Hello, this is Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my March Ascension Energies video blog. So, before I get into March and talk about that, I want to go back to February. And I mentioned in my February video blog that we were going to be healing the hidden. And this created a month of very intense emotion and inner mental chatter and instability, anxiety, and very uncomfortable body symptoms. It was a very tough month for everyone. But we have been clearing this and are now seeing very clearly where we have given our power away to others in the past and our karmic patterns were really up. So wherever that self-sabotage was, we saw it much more clearly, and we took the time to be aware and to learn from it. It was blocking where we could bring in abundance. We realized this, and we realized we weren't getting what we really needed. So again, we came more into here and knowing what was missing in our lives. So as we go into March, we have the ability to align with some very powerful cosmic energies to see below the surface and continue to hone our perception and our inner wisdom. And we're moving now into a new phase of our life. So 2019 now has actually started, okay? And we're still making our way back into our heart, but we have to, through March, have great faith in our journey, all right? And the past is done. We can now forgive and move on to new beginnings. And you may still feel like there's still some residue there and some threads that are holding you back. But as we go through March, that's going to also continue to drop away. So there's great opportunity to alchemize more certainty, more miracles, and growth. All right. So, but staying positive as we go through March, and we're going to hit Mercury retrograde, but staying positive is the key to joy. All right. To more joy coming into your life. And you're probably seeing little glimmers now. All right. So if you really were doing your work and taking the time to be self-aware and see this, you're seeing where you need to course correct. And you now have the choice to do things differently. But that also means taking some risk. So that's as we get into March and the rest of 2019, because remember, if you saw my first blog in January, it's very much about this year, the core self, all right? Self-worth, solar plexus, third chakra. Everything that we encounter this year is going to challenge us to sit more strongly in here. So hopefully you're up for the challenge, because the universe is going to challenge you whether you like it or not. All right. As we continue through March, there's still going to be anxiety and depression, some low immunity, liver pain, which comes on, and digestive issues. Still a sore solar plexus here and stiffness in this whole thoracic region, right from here up to the neck and through the back up into the head. Okay. So anything you can do to also bring needed release and stimulate energy flow at this time through this region of your body will be good. We still need to really practice good self-care in March. So, because especially as we go into Mercury retrograde, which starts March 5th, we slow down a bit and we need to really sit in how we feel. And this is going to be, again, quite an emotional Mercury retrograde, which is March 5th to 26th. So you need the time to integrate this, and it'll be worth it, because the more you do, the more you can see where you need to course correct. All right. And to get more into that self-worth and empowerment that you're going to get through this learning process in March. All right. There's so much going on in March in the world. There is a lot of things going on, like with Trump and Trudeau and Brexit on March 29th, and all that's kind of shaking everything up. It doesn't mean the world's falling apart. It means that anything that's not true and doesn't serve a value, the collective, is falling apart. And that is extremely important, because we continue to therefore move more into co-creation, more into balance of our masculine and feminine, more wholeness in the world. So anything right now, again, in the world that is not of value within that is going to continue to fall away, so that we can really see things and continue to measure where we sit in co-creation and how we need to continue to move forward towards that. All right. So we have still a slow, steady revival of our life this year. So again, keep working with it. I know sometimes it's frustrating, but we are getting there. All right. And we have tomorrow is March 3rd. So it is a 333 gateway. We are in the third year cycle. It's a 3/2019. That's what 2019 is a 3-year. So that gateway tomorrow is going to bring in more power, more energy. And so again, it's time to really focus and acknowledge your inner truths, things that you've learned over the last few years, and head out into the world with more purpose. All right, take more risk. Go for what you really want, okay, on all levels. And at this time, as you do that, it will bring more love, peace, and harmony into your world. All right, and you'll have more of that balance, okay, in body, mind, and spirit. All right, so we have a new moon, March 6th. Mercury retrograde, March 5th to March 26th. And then we also have the March equinox, which is the official start of spring, March 20th, along with a full moon, supermoon. That's also a very powerful day. So if you want to know more about these days, I post more on my Facebook page. You're welcome to join me there and check it out. So it's Senses of the Soul on Facebook. And as well, I'm recommending a couple of products for March. One is the 8th realm, and this one is very much about perception. This is the learning that we are going through. This is a vibrational essence that helps line you up in your higher self so that you can speak from feeling. You can really open the channels of communication, all right? And really see this as a growth process that you're going through. So more perception and depth. This is what this brings, so you can see below the surface. All right, just like that iceberg, you know, you've got the iceberg here and then there's all this other part of the iceberg that's underneath. You're going to be seeing that more clearly if you do this work this month, okay? The other product I'm recommending this month is the Mystic Elixir. And this is about being the mystic and seeing what you need to see, having resolute faith, becoming more divinely liberated, and finding your soulful abundance. There's echinacea into here, which is also very good for immunity, which we're going to need in March, all right? Because we're still kind of hovering around that, I might get sick, I'm really tired mark, all right? But we're better. We're better than we were in February. So I talk about all of this much more in my Collective Soul Journey Box group. So if you're interested in that, it's on my website, which is sensesofthesoul.ca. And it's a safe group, closed Facebook group, and you get a mystery box product each month. So if that appeals to you, check it out on my website. I also have the individual Soul Journey box. So if you want an individual message for the month along with a box of product that I channel for you, go check that box out, because that's also useful to help you on your individual journey and support you that way. Okay? So I hope you have an amazing, growing, freeing March. And I will see you in April. Thanks so much for watching.